Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and because I can't actually post reaction videos until my strike situation's handled, I'm gonna do a movie review. I did not even know it was a thing until like a week ago. Someone mentioned it on Collider Live, which is like a movie talk show I listen to every day. They're on Monday through Friday, they have their own channel. Really good stuff. Really good information on movies. I like all the people that are on it. Someone mentioned this and Black Mirror Season 5 came out. I was like, I don't know anything about this. I never heard of it or anything. The only reason I remembered it is because the guy on the show was like, it's the name of the Mariah Carey song, except they switched the baby to a maybe, and that's the title of the movie. And then last night I was just kind of flipping through Netflix right before I went to sleep, and I saw this and I was like, hey, that's that show that guy was talking about, and they said it was pretty good. So I'm like, I'm just gonna put it on while I'm going to sleep. I had no idea what this movie was about. All I knew about this movie was that it was like a romantic comedy and it had Randall Park. I don't even know who the girl was. I know now, but I didn't know at the time who the girl was. I just knew Randall Parks from many other things he's done. And like, he does that show like Off the Boat or something like that. Have only seen it like a couple times, but everything he's in, he's pretty funny. He was most recently in something where he was like a cop. And he's just got very odd humor, but I always like dig his characters. It's very funny. I literally put this on thinking I'm just going to put it on as background while I sleep. And it immediately drew me into the movie to the point like I was like fully engaged. This movie was phenomenally good. One of the better comedies I've seen in a while, honestly. I cannot remember the last time I've seen a comedy that I enjoyed this much. I was literally like laughing out loud, sat up till like 2:30 in the morning watching it because like it was just that good. Like I wanted to know how it ended. And there's like little side stories involved in the movie. Now, I'm going to give my review of it. And then after, I'm going to do spoilers. Obviously, I thought it was an amazing movie. It's a rom-com. So basically, the plot of the movie is these two people. This is Randall Parks, and I found out afterwards this is Ali Wong. She is an amazing comedian. I found out after that she's got multiple Netflix comedy specials and everything, and I ended up watching one of those and then falling asleep to the second one because she is hilarious. Great comedian. This is definitely going to catapult her into stardom. I'm hearing nothing but good things about this movie, and she's amazing at it. He is good as well. Randall Parks is great. Probably the best thing I've seen him in, because sometimes and most of the times, the movies I do see him in, eventually you get tired of his shtick. He plays the same kind of parts, and then eventually the humor just kind of wears on you where you're like, all right, I get it, enough's enough. In this, he did play that kind of character that he normally plays, but he knew when to back off. Sometimes he'd be serious. Sometimes you'd actually feel for the character. Sometimes you like actually could relate to his situations and stuff. So in this movie, he was very well rounded, and I actually really liked him in this movie. But Ali Wong was really good, maybe better than him. She like definitely commanded the screen whenever she was around. I was very, very much into her. His father is also hilarious. I don't know the actor. He looks familiar. I feel like I've seen him in something else, but his father is absolutely hilarious. Ali Wong's best friend in the show, I think her name's Veronica, was also friends with him when they were back in school. So they all know each other, but now they're older. She is absolutely hilarious. She's pregnant the whole movie. There's also a cameo by a super famous guy that I was absolutely shocked about. I'm not going to say it in this because I'm assuming it's a spoiler, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's public knowledge, and I just knew so little about this going in that I had no clue. But when I saw this actor pop up, I was like, holy crap, are you kidding me? And it's not just like a short cameo. He's in it for like a good 20 minutes and has a lot to do with the result of the plot. So like, I was mesmerized and shocked that he was even in it, let alone to the capacity he was in it. Utterly amazing. It was literally, I was already having a great time, and that was just like the icing on the cake. I'll talk about it in the spoilers who that cameo is by, but I was blown away by it, and it has a lot to do with the end result. But I thought it was very well done, very well filmed. It was extremely clever. Like they would say a joke and then like 20, 30 minutes later, they'd go back to that joke. Like they'd make a reference and you'd be like, what? And you'd be like, oh yeah, it's from that thing before. It was done in a very clever way. I was actually surprised. There were multiple times I could think of that jokes were referenced back to other jokes that were previously in the movie. But when things like that go on, I like it because then you like really want to pay attention because you're like, oh shit, am I missing something? Some movies are so dumbed down in the comedy world that you're just like, all right, what, like I basically was saying about this, I was putting this on as background. Like, I'm going to go to sleep. What am I going to expect out of this? Probably nothing, but whatever. It is so well done and so clever that I was like, I wanted to stay involved. I wanted to be engaged because I'm like, what's the next thing? And one of the biggest assets to this movie is, without spoiling too much, he has a band in the movie that is called Hello Peril. Now, I'm not going to tell you whether they're good or they're bad or why it is amazing. There are multiple parts involving his band that are so great and so funny and so clever that it basically is what drew me in even more. So you got their relationship going back and forth. Their parents are hilarious. Their friends are hilarious. His band is absolutely insane. Then you got the cameo by this superstar that I never saw coming, and everything just molded together with the cleverness and all that. It is a phenomenal movie. I was extremely impressed. I basically figured, if I'm going to do a movie review today, why not this? Because it is fresh in my mind, and I was blown away by the quality. I'm going to end it there as far as the non-spoilers, because most of what is in the movie I think I'd consider a spoiler, and I don't want to make anybody mad. I highly recommend it to people, whether you like rom-coms, whether you just like clever comedies, whether you like music. There is so much good music in this. The humor, the clever, everything was just great. I was very pleased with this movie. One of the better ones I've seen on Netflix in a while. So I highly recommend you guys watch it. You let me know what you guys think. Comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.